I have been a patient of Dr. Comito's for at least 25 years, probably a little longer than that. I was going to another dentist who was in partnership with Dr. Comito, and he was a very good dentist. However, my daughter did not like him. And the assistant and the hygienist, we were all talking to her about going to the new dentist. We told him how good looking he was and how nice he was, and she went to him and she loved him. And we have been seeing Dr. Comito ever since, because he's the only dentist that she trusts. And she has problems with her teeth, and she's still going to him now. And I think she's his first patient. Dr. Michael works very professional. It's a nice atmosphere to work with. When he does my teeth, we talk about the family and how everyone is, and it eases the tension of getting my teeth cleaned or getting it drilled or whatever I need to have done. I personally have never had an emergency with Dr. Comito, thank goodness. However, when you call his number, and if you get an answering machine or you get Liz on the phone, it tells you his emergency numbers. He will get back to you as soon as possible. I personally have never been late for Dr. Comito. I try to make sure that I get there a little earlier. But my daughter's been late. She's called. He's either had to reschedule for her, or they rearranged the schedule that they have, having another patient come in a little earlier, but never a fee. The staff of Dr. Comito, when I finish with my appointment, we make an appointment 6 months in advance, as usual. And before the 6 months is up, I get a postcard, and then I get a follow-up with a telephone call to make sure that the time and the date is good. It is just really a very efficient way of doing things, so I don't forget. I have a tendency to forget things, but having Liz call me to make sure I am there, it's wonderful. The office of Dr. Comito is a very clean office, very sanitary. All his equipment is sterilized and bagged and brought in. It's a very calming atmosphere between the paintings on the wall as well as the conversations. It just eases the patients down to where there is no tension. So when you start with the fillings or drills or whatever, it's a nice quiet way of doing things. It's just eases the tensions. The only problem I have ever found with Dr. Comito is that he does not do all dental work. I've had a problem with the root canal, and it shifted on an angle, and Dr. Comito was unable to take it out and re-drill it. So he recommended another dentist, which is where I had to go. I've had surgery done where the bones were involved, and then again he wasn't able to do it, sent me to a specialized surgeon. That is the only problem I have ever had with Dr. Michael, is he doesn't do everything. Dr. Comito has been working with my family for many years, and I recommend him to any family. A child that he's taking care of my children now. My daughter is now 29, and he's been working with her. I think he was her first patient. My son, 23, she has problems, my daughter. My son has got very hard teeth. So I would recommend him to anyone who has a child who's a little nervous. He will make the child feel very comfortable. As an adult, he makes them feel very comfortable. Like I said, it's just a very comforting office to be in.